Well, folks, we have indeed reached that time of the year already. It kind of sounds crazy saying it, but team of the season is not far away now, and we have rumors, or sorry, not rumors, we have leaks already about team of the season, which is kind of crazy. GOLAZO Team 2 is also coming this Friday, and we got our first leaks for that as well today. And I must say thank you for being here, despite the fact that this year has just been, it's been a crazy year. So much has seemingly just gotten wrong this year. And I loved reading your comments yesterday about the Schneider and Yaya situation, which if you missed, you talked about yesterday, and I don't want to rant about it again today because I ranted enough yesterday about it, but we will read some of your comments from yesterday about that. So anyway, let's just get into everything we need to today. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. We got Jeffrey Kondogbia, who came out, and really the interesting thing about this card though is the fact that you see they qualify for the final, they'll get a +1 playstyle plus, which we've kind of thought this for a little while now, but it kind of just shows more confirmation that seeing them getting another playstyle plus here around the time of TOTS tells me that team of the season cards are going to have 3 playstyle pluses. And what do you think about that? Are team of season cards going to be just like super overpowered immediately because of 3, or is the jump from 1 to 2 bigger than the jump from 2 to 3? I saw some comments saying that like a week ago. I remember seeing that, and I kind of agree with that in one sense, but the stats plus the extra playstyle pluses combined is going to be insane. Now Kondogbia came out, he looks pretty good. Power shot and anticipate is pretty good as well, and that card didn't get leaked until like, I don't know, a couple hours before content. Got the 88 plus campaign mix upgrade though, new like little party bag pick. I will open this for today's video, by the way. 85 86 squad. I think it added in like fantasy FUT players. Yeah, it did. Future stars and fantasy FUT players there. And then also I've begun the pack save. I know I got only 3 sitting here, but we've got 3 packs right now for Prem team of the season. It's easier to earn packs now than it was at the time of team of the year, so I had to like save starting way sooner. But for Prem team of the season, this is going to be an insane save, and we'll obviously open them live again on YouTube and Twitch. 89 overall duplicate exchanges exist now, so every 89 I'm gonna get basically from now until Prem TOTS is going to be put into this. So I don't know how many packs we're gonna have. It's gonna be ridiculous how many good packs we'll have for Prem TOTS, but we'll open those on stream as well, just like we did last year and during team of the year. It's always super fun. We had like 500 viewers during team of the year, which was insane. And if you're wondering, I don't really stream right now just because I really don't know how much I would enjoy it, because I don't know how I can play FIFA for like 4 5 6 hours in a day without losing my sanity, my will to make content on the game. I feel like I can't do that while also like playing FIFA 6 hours a day every day without fail, not just when I feel like it. But I don't know, I would say that can change at any point. So let's stop blabbing about me. Let's talk about Jairzinho here. He is our first GOLAZO icon leaked, and AC, I think is how you say his name, AC, did say that 3 Brazilians are coming. So I mean, God knows, Jairzinho's one of them. We could see Pele, we could see R9, we could see Ronaldinho again, right? We don't know. Of course, all these Brazilian top-end icons sound super cool, and then you realize you will never ever see them in your pack. But that's the only GOLAZO Team 2 leak we've got, but it does confirm that we're going to get more of them over the course of the week because we've already got one now. So TOTS FUT Champs rewards though, guys, they're back. Official card designs here. It's almost that time of the year. We got the reward design back, which tells us red player picks will be back for team of the season FUT Champs rewards. Now this is kind of interesting because I do wonder what the tradable rewards will look like for team of the season, considering we got like new fodder packs now, right? I do wonder what they're going to do with that. If maybe they won't even make team of the season packs anymore. We'll just get the red player picks potentially. I'm not too sure, but it is still nice to see the reds are going to exist, because the reds are always, they make FUT Champs team of the season actually worth playing. Without the reds, I mean, there's pretty much no point in playing Weekend League really. And then we also have the regular TOTS card, which is right here. So it seems more and more like this will actually be the next promo after GOLAZO Team 2, which we didn't really think it might be, because obviously it would be a pretty early TOTS, because usually I think last year was like last week of April where we got like any sort of announcement for it. This would be obviously earlier than that, but it looks like now with all the info we've got, we're going to see TOTS pretty soon. And it is very exciting because I'm actually low-key. I'm kind of ready to let's just get all the fucking fun cards in the game now. All the TOTS cards, all the OP players from random leagues that are not usually ones you would see. Like at this point, the gameplay is already broken enough. I'm ready to just give me all the fun cards now, because otherwise I don't see how we're going to make it too much longer on this game, playing this gameplay. So at this point, fuck it. Just give us everything. Give us Thomas Savanya, Blinkovic-Savic goalkeeper DM that drove people to insane asylums all last year. Give us all of it, all right? The reminder, it's always community tots first, which is kind of like a vote. Nowadays, it's more like a vote for like consistent players throughout the year who didn't get a special card performance based. It used to be EA would just kind of pick a group of players. Now it's kind of voted on. So we will see almost all of the like exciting slash hyped up players like an Endo, right? You'll pretty much see all of these cards end up in the community tots who haven't gotten a special card this year, because now that it's voted, it's like all Premier League. That's pretty much it. That will be in the team. So yeah, community should be relatively fun because it's gonna be the first cards with 3 playstyle pluses probably. Like also when you see a card with 3 playstyle pluses, I mean, you say to yourself like, holy shit, these guys are going to be gods on the field. I mean, look at this Dino with Trickster, Finesse, Quick Step, Ginola, Technical, Power Shot, and Finesse. Real Ferdinand has Incisive Pass for some reason. Jockey Intercept, I mean, that like seeing 3 of them, you don't think it's kind of a crazy boost, but then seeing what 3-1s some guys can end up with, I mean, those cards would be unbelievable. Obviously just concepts here, but yeah, I mean, it should be a pretty exciting time of the year. Probably the most exciting we've had in some months, really probably since Team of the Year, to be honest with you, because I don't think we've really had a ton of fun promo wise since Team of the Year, which is kind of insane to say, but I don't really know if we have. There's been obviously some good bits of content here and there for sure, but it does feel like as a whole promo, it's been, I kind of feel like hard to find a good promo in the last few months. And also we got this random tweet I want to talk about here. If the design of FIFA 2K is anything similar to NBA 2K, then we're in for a beautiful game. Concept based off 2K24, and it's kind of like the screenshot we get here, right? So you get kind of a new UI screen that looks very similar to 2K's. You've got a different card design there with badges and some interesting stats in here too, like some newer stats: one-on-one shooting, shooting under pressure, one-on-one dribbling, crowded dribbling, etc. Speed with the ball, without the ball. You know, all of these little things that God knows if it'll look anything like this, right? It's all just a concept. But when you see these types of things and what potential a different game could look like with a company that has a ton of resources, because Konami, who's made eFootball, just doesn't have these types of resources that Take-Two does. One of the companies that actually could potentially make a rival for EA Sports FC, right? There's not many companies out there that could actually do that, and will it even happen? We have no idea. But all I know is that when you see these types of things, I feel like you have to get a little excited for it, because if it did look something like this, I mean, it opens a whole nother dimension of what we could see in a football video game. And will 2K also end up being probably pretty money hungry? Probably, but at the same time, having 2 football games with competition with each other, I feel like in many aspects can only be a good thing. Maybe it comes out and I've egg on my face and all of a sudden they both are just awful together, but I think odds are when you see like a screenshot like this, it does kind of show you, hey, maybe this could be pretty fun and pretty good and actually give a pretty big competition to EA, which is what they've needed for 15 years now. Guys, there's been something like weird going on with this 97 Cruyff. I've seen a ton of people pack him, and UT sources kind of said the same thing here. To look at the replies, a bunch of people are posting their Johan Cruyff pack pulls. It's one of the like most packed 97s of all time. Maybe that's just total nonsense, but have you packed this Johan Cruyff? Is he more common than I'm thinking he is? I know damn well I haven't packed him, and he looks fucking insane. And also, we do have one more leak we can't forget, and that's Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be in the Team of the Week 29. I'm pretty sure the card is probably going to look like this and not be the best, or maybe they'll juice it. I have no idea how it works. I don't think they really can juice it to a certain extent, but it's probably not gonna look amazing, but he will have probably 2 playstyle pluses, and it's a Ronaldo Team of the Week card, so it's kind of cool, but we'll see what it looks like today when it comes out. All right, if you guys want to buy a GOLAZO Team 1 player, any of these cards at all, there's probably not going to be a great time this week because Team of the Season is coming next week. I don't think there's going to be a great time. People will panic sell things before Team of the Season, but it seems like after Rivals Awards on Thursdays are probably one of the better times to buy anything on the market. And if I were you, I would try and like buy them that Thursday, have them for this weekend league, finish that as fast as you could, then sell them while they're still like the peak kind of during this weekend. I just have a feeling that as this next week comes along with Team of the Season kind of inching closer and closer, I feel like we might see some market downtrends. So I wouldn't want to hang on to it for long is my point. And then after we kind of get to Team of the Season, we don't really see too many market rises long term anymore. In fact, we pretty much don't see any. So it's going to end up being one of those things where if you want to buy cards, it's going to be a Thursday Rivals rewards, sell them by the time you're done on Friday, and if you're up on them, get rid of them. Pretty much a case where if you finish Weekend League and you're up on any cards, or at least making your money back, you almost always want to get rid of it. That's how it's going to be this weekend, unless you're talking the 5 million plus coin, 4 million plus coin cards where they're just so good, they're going to stay more like the price they are now for a while. But even those cards will see a slow, gradual decline. So it's kind of one of those things where quick, short holds will be what you want and not like any long-term type outlooks for cards, because you probably just won't have any good ones. Let's read your comments. Let's open our party bag pick. Moofsin or Moofseen says, in the future, exploitation of these glitches will result in a ban, as I think they have added that to their anti-cheat bot code, it seems. I'm assuming you're getting that info from like the people who got banned for trading the goalkeepers when they turned to goalkeepers. I don't really think they have added that to their like bot in terms of when something bad happens in the market, they can ban the people who took advantage of it. I think what happened for the goalkeeper situation was basically people bought and sold cards very close to their max price range. If you go in the market and look at cards' maximum price range, it is very, very rare that a card's price will ever be at their max price range. Obviously, there's cards that are extinct once in a while, and those get moved pretty quickly. But if you go look at the rest of the market for cards that have not been out for a while, there's almost nothing that's even close to the top of the price range. So I think that's how they got caught. I don't think it's because of their bot. Maybe I could be wrong with that, but I'm assuming that that's the only reason why. Pablo says, not gonna lie, this is worse than Messi's mistake, and it's not even close. Yay, us Australians. 4 a.m. content time, LMAO. Was this worse than Messi? I think you're the only person that said it was worse than Messi. People were not happy in the comments, trust me. And I wasn't very happy either. But I don't know if it was worse than Messi's mistake. Technically, it could be if there's more than I'm expecting got compensation, but Messi impacted 0.7% of all players who ever logged into Ultimate Team this year got a Team of the Year Messi, which means we're probably looking at 15 to 25% of players who are still playing the game of a Team of the Year Messi. I go up against him in probably 25% of my games in Weekend League. I think last weekend was the most times I played against him all year. I think it was close to half the games I played against him. It obviously helps that I'm in the higher elos of Weekend League, or more hardcore players would play. So my like sample size of it is not going to be very indicative of like other people's, but at the same time, it's still insane that people got Team of the Year Messi this year so commonly, which I'm happy for you if you did, because you got to use a Messi all year, which is pretty fun. But what a fucking disaster this whole thing's been, obviously. At Lamunte says, hi Jay, I like that you keep it real, man, unlike many other content creators. Is it really a mistake, or these fuckers do it on purpose to keep the community engaged in this trash game? Why would they give coins for a league mistake? Just change the league back and that's it. So I'll answer the first part of your question here. First of all, thank you for the kind words. Second of all, I don't know if it's a mistake. I really don't. I'm assuming it is, and I'm assuming they also contacted their I don't know if they're lawyers or what. They act probably like lawyers in terms of like what they have to do with false advertising and what they don't have to do with false advertising. I'm assuming that their only option was to give coins back because they bought the wrong card, basically. So I'm assuming if they could just change the league back, they probably would, and they just couldn't. Now that would be the story, of course, if it was a mistake. Now if it was on purpose, that wouldn't matter. But I just think that I find it hard to believe they do this stuff on purpose, because these guys obviously don't know what the hell they're doing a lot of the time. I mean, do we really think they're like clever enough and smart enough to do these kind of subtle things on purpose that add up to like people getting addicted? I don't know. I would say no, but nobody really knows the right answer to that. I think to me, it's more likely to be a lucky side effect of them just sucking ass at making a game that functions correctly. And it's just a lucky side effect of that people want to get on and like be like, oh shit, what am I gonna miss? I feel like that's more likely than a sinister sort of plan to get us all on the game every day. But of course, I mean, we know who we're dealing with here. I could be wrong about that, and usually I'd be more firm in my stance. I'm like, no, it's not a conspiracy here. But God knows with this game. I mean, everything could be a fucking conspiracy. Everything could be. All right, 88 plus campaign mix upgrade. I haven't gotten shit in these gamble packs for, I mean, God knows how long now. Can that change, please? Pretty please. I play every day, for fuck's sake. Oh, for God's sake. Wait, she's 350? 350. What's this card look like again? 350. Man United tax. I mean, she's not bad though. Okay, I mean, she's more than the pick, so I guess that's kind of a W actually. But I still am kind of mad about that. I'm not gonna use her. I'm just not going to. What'd you guys get in this? I love you all. Thank you for watching. This video over soon. Peace.